Yo, what's going on, everybody? It is Summer here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to do the G slide for Call of Duty Black Ops 3. This is something that the pros have mastered now, that they kind of came up with, discovered you could do, and it's kind of spreading all over the place. The reason that I'm doing this tutorial so much later, because I know a lot of people have already done this, is because every video that I've watched that talks about how to do the G slide, it's really unspecific. It's like it makes sense to the person making it, but then it's a lot harder to understand for the people that are watching it and don't know exactly what to do. So I'm going to try and make this tutorial as easy as I possibly can to understand. Going to be showing you guys how to do it, like the exact timing of the buttons and stuff like that, what it ends up looking like, what not to do, and what it doesn't look like if you do it wrong. All that sorts of stuff to try and make you guys all masters at the G slide. I've pretty much perfected it, can do it whenever I want, and I hope to give you guys that same knowledge so you can increase your in-game skill level. So let's get right into what a G slide does not look like. Alright, so a lot of people do what you're seeing right here, and this is incorrect. What you just saw is not the G slide, and that's the most common mistake I see people making. This is a mistake that happens when your jump timing is off. As you can see here in slow motion, I don't jump properly, and it ends up just stopping my whole character from moving any further, and that is incorrect. So what you're seeing now is something you also might do, and that is where you jump too soon. So again, you're going to get to see it in slow motion, and the problem here is you're jumping too soon in your slide. Basically, the problem in this is you need to wait until you touch the ground before you try and slide. So as you see there, I tried to jump before my character actually hit the ground in the slide. So that's another common mistake that I see a lot of people make, and I sometimes make that mistake as well. So now I'm going to get into actual examples of how to do it and what it looks like. Alright, what you're watching right now is what the G slide actually looks like when done correctly. As you can see, you just launch super far forward. Again, going to be played in slow motion one more time before I start actually explaining in depth how to do it. As you see, I jump, slide jump, and you just go flying through the air. Alright, so the very first thing you want to do is as soon as you jump, you want to slide. So you'll see here, you want to press it like right after. So here I do jump, slide. Even though I don't hit the ground yet, even though I don't slide right away, you still want to jump and then hit slide right after you jump. So here I'll show you again. It'll be something like this. Jump, slide. And then you'll land on the ground and slide. So that's the very first thing you want to get used to, is pressing slide button right like the second after you jump, slide. And that's just going to set you up for the whole thing. And it'll end up making it a lot easier to complete the final step, which is also the hardest. So now that you've got the idea down of hitting the slide button the second after you click the jump button, what we're going to move on to next is where you actually perform the jump that thrusts you forward. So basically, like I said earlier, you want to make sure your character lands before you jump. Otherwise, you're just going to do an awkward like double jump, and it's not going to look right. So as you see here, I jump. And as soon as I slide for like a split second. Like as soon as I touch the ground, I hold down the jump button. You don't want to press it, you want to hold it down. So jump, slide, I slide, and then I hold it down, right? You don't want to just press the jump button again. You want to hold it down the second time to glide off your slide, and that's really what gives you it. So again, press jump, press slide, you slide, and then hold X, or hold your jump button, and that is how you correctly perform the G slide. One more time, you're going to see it. You're going to see, alright, and here you press jump, press slide, hold jump. That's all you need to do. It's going to take some time to master. You'll probably need to practice it a few times. Of course, practice makes perfect. That's how I learned how to do it. I just practiced it over and over and over again until I finally got it down. And it feels so rewarding when you eventually do it. So that's pretty much going to wrap up the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, just keep practicing it over and over and over again, and eventually you will get it down. You will master it. It's supposed to feel very natural when you end up doing the slide. It doesn't feel forced. It just feels like something really smooth. And when you jump, there shouldn't be any sharp movements. It's just a nice glide. That's why I think the G stands for glide, like the glide slide, because you slide and then you just glide. So rewatch the video a few times, rewind, just to really understand what I'm saying. I hope I explained it well enough. I tried my hardest to make it as easy to understand as I possibly could. I think I did a pretty good job explaining the exact timing, showing you guys, what it shouldn't look like, and, if it does look wrong, what you're doing wrong in order to change that and end up perfecting it. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I know I haven't came out with a tips and tricks video for a while, so I hope this is a nice one to kind of come back to, help you guys out. And yeah, subscribe for more tips and tricks. Let me know down in the comments a tip or a trick you want to see next. Probably going to do some more uplink throw spots videos here in the future pretty soon. So look forward to those, and I will see you guys in another video. Peace out.